Morning, 11th of January, 2022. So today's my son's birthday. I was born in a thunderstorm at 11 minutes past 1 on the 11th of the 1st, 1994. And there was a power cut. And he has been my rock through everything. He's a hero to me. He battles epilepsy every day. And I wouldn't be without him. So, special day for special people. Let's see what today has in store. Astro DJ is giving me the words, "Are you having fun?" But there is a hint of sarcasm to the words, so I'm not sure that somebody is. I don't know the song. I can hear the melody. I will find it. Are you having fun? And I missed it somehow. How did I do that then? Let's have a look. No. Well, I hope I've put the cards back properly because I certainly didn't see it. But you lot are all screaming at the screen saying it's in that one. There he is. So here we are, feeling sorry for ourselves, counting the years, wondering what the hell happened, feeling slightly ungrateful for our lot because it's not worked out how we expected, has it? But this is reaping what you sow. So if you've put the effort in, eventually it will pay off, so don't give up. If you haven't, then it's never going to get any better. The only person that can change this is you. And wallowing in self-pity isn't going to do it. Okay? So 7 years is mentioned. And there may have been heartache, sorrow and loss that you had to get over. We all go through it. Still in the doldrums, but not as hurt as we was. Not as raw as it was. Something came between you and what you wanted. Something got in the way. I don't know. Maybe you had the perfect job, the perfect life to go to, and then suddenly you have an accident and everything stops, changes. There is that moment in time where our choices if we didn't get in that car, if we didn't get on that bus, if we turned left instead of right. Ifs and buts. This one, let it go. There is a man, possibly a Capricorn cusper, but it could also be a Taurus or a Virgo. It could have been somebody that was invited into the family, because we have the watermelon there, and I've told you the story about the man that was adopted as a child, and then his siblings got jealous of the affection he had, and he was exiled to an island with no way of making a living, with his family, his wife, his children. And a watermelon washed up on the beach. And that seed was planted by his wife. Not by him, by his wife. She planted the seed. And they had to wait, and they had to be patient. And eventually the watermelons grew, and they all ate well. The watermelons that had washed up on the beach provided them food until they grew. And then eventually people sailing past, who needed refreshment, and they bought the watermelons. And they became very rich and profitable. And then the family they'd been ostracised from wanted them back. And maybe that's your situation. Suddenly you come into some money. Suddenly you're back in the right circles. So now you're allowed back into the fold. Your choice is whether you really want to go back to those people that exiled you in the first place. So this is someone who was probably once a good friend, now a dangerous enemy. At the very least, it's somebody who you can't rely on. So, again, ungratefulness. And the seeds have been planted, you've just got to wait for them to blossom. This could be someone in uniform, could be somebody of a darker complexion, but it's unreliable. An injustice has taken place. This man could have lost everything. His home, his family, his business. There could be health issues. It's about the loins of the marital home, impotence, colon, prostate problems. It's an injustice. It shouldn't have happened, but it did. Maybe a house move or a celebration, a birthday perhaps. It's a doorway that needs to be walked through, and a homecoming. So someone may be returning home, to the parental home, or after struggles, and they will be met and cared for at the door. So it looks like a reconciliation, someone coming back into the fold. There's gossip there, problem to the fire sign child maybe, or immature fire sign energy. And Aries, the father figure. So we can see there, this could be a father returning home after many battles, or an older child returning home where the father's gone. It's lack of self-esteem, feeling beaten, unsuccessful, possible injuries to the head and face. It's no new beginnings because of this injustice. So somebody's feeling unloved, uncared for, but there is one place where they feel at home. And home is where the heart is, where you can be loved and heal. So it'll be different for everybody. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important, or an Aries, or a father figure, or a government official, is the only other major arcana, the only clue we've got to what this is. And it may be the government's or the bosses that are costing you this financial injustice. Somebody who believes they are your superior, who dominates you. Not a good look. Not looking after yourself, not presenting yourself well. Oops. Not having courage to walk forwards to the new beginning. Someone, maybe a soldier coming home from a tour of duty. Maybe you feel like you've been putting your energy into the wrong thing. Oh yes, toxic situation. And yet today, this is not a bad thing. Because it's also about passion. It's the Capricorn card. It is the material wealth, how things look to others. But it always upsets me that Capricorn is depicted as the toxic situation. It isn't always like that. It's solid security, presenting yourself well to others, or at least it looks like that. But for me, with my son being a Capricorn, his middle name, not many people know, is Diablo. I'm not going to go into why, but it is. So the devil depicted here, for me, is not a bad thing. He is very much loved. And in this situation, chained because of, in my son's case, because of illness, chained to certain things, security. So something is chaining you down, something is shackling you, something is keeping you stuck, and you care about what other people think, perhaps too much. For my son, it's the epilepsy that keeps him trapped. The 15 is negative energy. There is security, family finances, etc. hanging in the balance here. Maybe the security of the family home is over, or maybe the finances are in question. But something new is about to be born. Anything just started, study, business, anything just started will pay off within 3 years. So don't give up and don't think that it can't get better, because what Spirit is saying, if we add those 3, this next 3 years, to that 7 that you've already put in, you get the 10. And it's about whether you put the effort in. If you put the effort in, it will grow to the 10, which is abundance, security, in a big way. Queen of Cups, the injustice. Maybe you haven't found love yet, or you don't love yourself enough, which it seems to be. So we have to change that, don't we? You have to start loving yourself more and take action. The Sagittarius here, it's usually the Leo, but in this one it's the Sagittarius, the salamander. Somebody who is financially successful. So the home and financial success is important. And we're not walking away from this. We're going to make this work. Too many. Or feeling stuck for some of you. not knowing whether to defend this situation or not. And deciding whether to break this bond or not. And whether to take action. Because we don't know. It's not up and it's not down. That's the top, that's the bottom. It's not either way. Should we or shouldn't we take action? That's your choice and your destiny. Feeling stuck at the very least in a situation that may or may not be toxic, it's unfair, it's unjust, but it's what we've got and what we've got to be grateful for. Because if you're ungrateful, Spirit can soon make it worse, so you are grateful. Because that's what they tend to do. They haven't got any... They see the bigger picture. They know what's best for you. And they will be cruel to be kind. They don't care. So something is blocking your path. And it could be a Leo, because that's the Leo card. It could be children. It could be travel, obstacles. It could be those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. It could be somebody born on the 19th, living or past date for your diary and address. But they are confusing you and putting obstacles in your path. Could be anywhere on a number plate, door number, whatever. Yep, gossip again. We've got that fire sign child, a problem, or gossip. Immature fire sign energy likes the drama. A reunion takes place, perhaps someone from the past. Happy memories of childhood. Going over those memories, talking about the past. Do you remember when? And a woman scorned. Someone who is damaged, hurt emotionally. A widow, divorcee. Someone who doesn't think clearly. It could be a female doctor, priest or lawyer that gives bad advice. Any professional female is not thinking logically, confused. And not wanting to pass through that doorway. Knowing there's no going back, but feeling stuck, unable to move forwards. Because the roots aren't strong enough. The family unit perhaps is not what it was. But this isn't over. This is something that needs to be settled, a chapter that needs to end. I was born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. One big wind and that tree will fall because the roots aren't strong enough. So the truth needs to be told for success to take place. Cutting through the bullshit and getting to the point. Make a new beginning. Words are your spells. Keep them positive. Speak your truth. Because Spirit are giving you 2 new beginnings. Clear thought brings success. And they're giving you a new emotional beginning within a month. Happiness, should you choose to take it and nurture it, it's time to lay down the burden. Some of you, you're just a prisoner to what other people think. There is a loyal heart here. But there's a need to find your own tribe. You're not achieving your potential where you are, and you may have to say some goodbyes. You will survive this. Let's go again, a card. I will survive. There is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but you have some trials to go through first. Holding your breath to see what's going to happen next. And feeling abandoned or orphaned. So you may have both parents in spirit and feel unable to return home. Sometimes when we're in that pit of despair, we wish we could pick the phone up and speak to our mums. Somebody feels abandoned. There may have been cheating and somebody's been waiting to cross the finish line. The trouble is they keep moving that finish line. So it's a never-ending story, a cycle that keeps repeating. There's no happy or lucky coincidence here. You make your own luck, I'm afraid, in this one. You may feel like you're going round and round in circles, but Spirit keep putting you back in the same place until you learn your lesson. You're not going around in circles, you're going around and up like a spiral staircase. 2 steps back, 1 step forward. But your wishes and dreams can't come true until you face the chaos. Fate have put this in your path. And you may keep thinking you're at a crossroads and take one path, but it keeps leading you round in a circle. So say we have a fork in the road and one goes to the left and one goes to the right. You can take that left road as much as you want. You will go around in circles until you learn it's time to take the right road, which is the path less travelled. And then you get off that roundabout. Your choice. Oh, how beautiful is that? So Capricorn come out again. Thank you, Spirit. So Capricorn is not the problem in this situation today. Yes, you may be chained to things because of a loyal heart or duty or responsibilities. But the 22 is the Fool. And you need to take a risk, to feel the fear and do things anyway. Capricorn, unfortunately, again, is given the bad rap, just like Leo does, with the phrase I use. But that doesn't mean they use people. Sometimes, yes, but most of the time it is using everything they can at their disposal to succeed. Because Capricorn is one of the few signs, that always gets what they set out to do. So if they put the mind to it, it will happen. And it is the devil. So, time will correct all your errors of judgment, the injustice. So you've just got to give it time. It's time to focus on your objective and not let up. Saturn, the planet of hard luck, the sign of Capricorn, is personified by the goat that climbs the steepest cliff to gain worldly success. Capricorn is a resourceful sign, and those under the influence long for power and prestige. There is no one more ambitious than a Capricorn. They really do want to take the world by the horns. But there's been some delays in this situation because the world is in the reverse. So something's been against you for quite some time. There are more spiritual goats, but the aim of most Capricorns is fundamentally practical in nature. With them, there is no careless wanderings into fairyland. The mountain goat looks for a physical niche, and through some glorious contact which they can achieve, they aim to come up in the world, no matter what it takes. This is the reason behind the motto of Capricorn I use. So no matter what it takes, you've got to keep going. Capricorns are interested in what's solid, what can be seen, what can be touched or bought, and sometimes that traps them into places they don't need to be. Capricorn utilises their energies towards some concrete purpose rather than daydreams and imagination. When they do indulge in dreams, they always dream big. They are insanely ambitious and often good-looking. Capricorn appears mature early in life and then grows younger and younger with each passing year. It's a time of diligence and hard work. There is a gaining of status and reputation, but watch out for gossip. Whatever you've toiled over, and especially what you've sacrificed for, you are ready for splendid results to be revealed. So keep in mind this gain will be slow and systematic, but that you are heading towards something solid and lasting. You are about to meet all the right people who will back you with your goals. Some may be greater in status than you, but they will show you the ropes or support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose these people, so find your new tribe. Capricorn is a sign of drive and ambition, and therefore you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card is saying, put childish things away and take responsibility. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows, which is what you're doing there. Worrying too much, fearing the future. It's time to unleash your talents upon the world. Do not let up, and it's time to go out on a limb. If your question is to do with romance or relationship, it may take on a more serious turn. Matters will grow deeper and more committed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or will be a guide or a teacher to the other. It may also mean that one is more serious than the other. Since Capricorn is a methodical earth sign, your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. You aren't going to be able to rush matters, and everything must happen in its own timing, not yours, which is the injustice. Career and profession are also important, and there will be changes there too. This card can indicate skeletal problems such as broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, and even dental issues, so the head and face. Again, something is blocking your path to new beginnings. Make sure you are getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Capricorn is the sign of time and maturity and age, so if you develop an illness, it'll be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting the outcome of a judgment. So look to the surrounding cards to determine whether it will be a good one. I doubt it. You're going to have to face the adversity. You may also be waiting for an answer or resolution to something long overdue. With the Capricorn card, you can be assured the answer will be just and fair, especially if you've worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. With this card in a spread, you will not be defeated, but it may take longer than you'd like, and there may be an injustice first. So ambition, goals, the outdoors, mountainous areas, heights, cliffs, skyscrapers, publicity, fame, infamy, gossip. Where's that gossip card? Bad luck, tough luck. Trying to find that page. There's gossip anyway. There he is. Immature fire sign energy, gossip. The father, yes, the father. The person who plays the fatherly role, judges, how others view you, power, using force, meeting people in power, the boss, the bureaucrats, the management, the prudence, the stubbornness, staying of course, and the stubbornness is there with the father figure, the boss, the government official. They feel they're your superior, they make judgments for you, and they're not always right. Their way or the highway. Stay in the course, determination, the payoff, willpower, staying strong no matter what. Pewter and other metals, rubies and onyx, the colour black, brown and grey. Procrastination, putting things off until tomorrow. Antiques, times measure, old age. Old wild traditions, wild maps, work, not being given any slack. Karma, fatalism, tough luck. Dwelling on the past and looking back, not forward. Using what you have. Pine trees, so pine needle tea, I've told you before, is to bring down blood pressure, so there may be blood pressure problems, dry wit, teachers and teaching, toothache, rheumatism or other aches and pains, but loyalty and commitment. The devil, ambition, playing by the rules, moving up in the world, fame, infamy and the bones. So something here is trying to block you. The truth has to come out so that you can face the future. When you do, there will be a new beginning for you to grow as a person. A fresh start. But it's up to you to take action. If you don't take the steps towards it, it's never going to happen. There we are, the River Queen, the water sign female, the unconditional love, the number 36, which is 9. It is a challenge. So turbulent waters and rapids to cross are directly ahead of you. You're up shit creek without a paddle, really. There's no boat to navigate now, it's just you in the water going where it takes you. That said, although the River Queen is your challenger here, she has no intention of letting you go under. Even when there's a waterfall ahead, there is no reason to fear. The River Queen will help you over it, so you can splash down again into the gentle waters of the river below, flowing with renewed purpose to the sea. Be fearless now and go with the current of events. This can be your greatest adventure. So whoever this is, that's keeping you having a warm welcome at the door, is the one that will be helping you. So, can't find her, but there is, oh there she is, welcome in home. Somebody there who will not let you fail, will not let you suffer alone. It's time to rise up and be determined, just like the Capricorn. Find your heart. Where does your heart lead you? And let it shine. And finally, it's time to let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but do not hold on too tightly to it. So don't be too controlling as to which way this is going. Be calm and soothing, mysterious and full of life. You have to let go, just like the trees let go of their leaves. Thanks for listening.